In this video, we're going to be going over how to work the Microsoft Office services. So, we will be going over how to work Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. We're going to start off by looking at Word, and we're going to be looking at the different types of symbols that are available and what they mean, how to save a document, how to print a document, how to open an existing document, and then how to create a new document. So I'm going to pause the video and go over to Word to get us started. Alright, so you can see here that I've taken us to a Word document. The Word symbol on the Mac is down here. It says Microsoft Word. It has a W in the corner. So we have an empty document here. The first thing I'm going to do is just type a simple sentence just to show you guys how things work. So, you've got your sentence typed out, whatever you want to use. What's important here is that you need to highlight whatever words you want to change. So, we're going to hold down left click and then move our cursor over to get the entire section highlighted. And then if we want to bold it, we can press that B. That means bold. We can italicize it right here, and if you only want italicized, you just remove the bold. You can also underline it, and same thing, you can remove the italicized here. You have a whole bunch of different underlines. If you click this arrow, you can have a thick underline and have a dotted underline. So there's a whole bunch of options. You are also able to increase the size of the font. So if 12 is too small, you can click this arrow up here. Go down, you can go to 26, you can go even higher. If you have a number in mind, you can see that it skips from 28 to 36. So maybe you want 30. So you can click in here, type in 30, and then hit enter, and it will change the font to 30. You can also change the font style right next to the font size. So there's a whole bunch of different font styles. Usually Times New Roman and Arial are the most popular and considered the professional fonts. So you can see we just switched it to Times New Roman. We'll also switch it to Arial right here. And there's also some fun ones. You can just scroll down and see them all. You can make it look like whatever you want. So that's all those functions. I'm going to change it back here just to a normal font. Another thing you can do with the letters is change the color of the words. So if you see this A symbol with a color under it, if you click this drop-down menu, there's a whole bunch of different fonts available. So you can go here and let's say we want to pick red because we love the Buckeyes. So you have that, and now it's red. If you don't like the red, you can just re-highlight it and change it to a different color. Change it to blue, change it to whatever color you want. You can also highlight things. So you can see this here, it kind of looks like a highlighter and it's yellow. If you do this symbol, it's going to highlight it. Now you'll notice with the highlighting that it automatically removes that you've selected it. So if you want to change the highlight color, you need to click that arrow and hit a different color, but you have to re-highlight it first. And if you want no color, you can either hit no color here or just hit that button. So if you want to make a title or something like that, you might want to change where your words are on the table. You can do that up here with these symbols. So we have a center, we have a right side, and then this is like a newspaper one. So you can do left or center or side, and that's what all those mean. You can also create bullet points or lists. This one is bulleted list, this is a numbered list, and then this is just a multi-level list. So we can go here, and if you hit tab, it will take it over and make it a subsection. And then if you hit enter, you can hit shift tab, and it will take you back to the original level. Or you can tab again and have another sub-level. So that's how lists work. And if you want to change the type of list, you can just highlight it and then click numbered. You can also go down here and there's plenty of different options to change it to. And then that's how you remove the list as well. So next, we're going to go ahead and insert an image into the PowerPoint. So to do that, you were originally on the home screen. That's where all of your important stuff is going to be. You're going to go up here to insert, and you can see pictures, shapes, all these things you can insert. So we're going to go to pictures, and if you want it from your computer, you're going to do picture from file. We're just going to look up online photos for this purpose, just to make it a little bit easier. And then we'll search dog, since we were writing about dogs. This looks like a pretty cool dog. So we're going to go ahead and click this, click insert. And then we have our picture in here. You can also change the size of it, like this, to make it bigger or smaller. And that's how you do pictures. I'm going to go ahead and make our picture a little bit smaller, just for the sake of this presentation, to make things easier. So our dog looks a little wonky now. That's alright, we'll fix him up there. And then you can hit enter and type below it. But let's say I just want this picture on this page and I want to start a new page. So I'm going to go up here and click insert, and then I'm going to click page break. And that will automatically take me to a new page. So this is on a separate page, and then we're going to write down here, the dog is cute. And we're going to enter and write the dog has sunglasses. So you're going to go back to home, and you might want to change the spacing of these so that there's more space in between the sentences. So you're going to highlight it and click here where you see the 4 lines with the up and down arrow. And you're going to click this, and you can change the spacing. So if we do 2.0, there's a lot more space between. If you do 3, there's a lot more space, just like that. Now I'm going to show you guys a really cool feature about spelling and grammar on Microsoft Word. So you can see here it has this red line under it. If you right click on it, it's going to tell you that you have a spelling mistake. So we wanted to say glasses. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and now the red line's gone. It also can fix grammar. So we're going to say the dogs, and it should say have sunglasses, and you can see there's a blue line under it now, which means that there's a grammar issue. So if we right click it, it's going to give us have, and you can just click that and it'll change it for you. Another feature that Word has that's pretty convenient is the language feature. So you can change your language. Down here in the left hand corner, you'll see that it says English United States. If you click on that, it'll bring up a bunch of different languages you can click on. So if you click Spanish and click OK, then it will read everything in Spanish and correct your spelling and grammar in Spanish. You could switch it to a whole bunch of languages: Italian, French, different forms of English, Arabic, plenty of options. There's also a cool feature, and it's called Read Aloud. So the Read Aloud feature lets you have basically a robot just read out loud what you have. So if you want to hear it from someone else to see how it sounds, you can. So to do that, you're going to go up here to Review, and then in the left hand side there's an A with these 3 symbols to the right, and it says Read Aloud. You're going to click this, then you're going to click play.
The dog is cute. The dogs have sunglasses.
Okay, so you have to have the cursor at the beginning of where you want it to speak. If you have it down here, it's not going to do a read aloud, so it needs to be up here. That's another convenient feature. Another thing that I'm going to show you guys is the cut, copy, and paste features. So you are going to highlight this again, and you're going to go up here. You're going to see all these symbols. So this means cut because it's scissors. So if you click this, now it's going to disappear. And then you're going to go up wherever you want to paste it at. We're going to put it right here. We're going to click this symbol and we're going to paste it. And it's right there and it's gone from down here. But we're going to undo that. To undo it, we're going to hit this button up here. Undo, undo, undo. So it's back where it was. Maybe we want to keep this down here and we want to also have it at the beginning. So we're going to hit the copy button. We're going to go here and we're going to click paste. And that's how you work all those things. Because it still stays down here and up here. Now the last thing I'm going to show you guys on the symbols is indenting things. So usually you want to indent at the beginning of a paragraph or the like. To do that, you're going to hit tab and it will just move it over. It automatically does it for you. So for the next step, I've shown you guys all of the symbols that are important to use. So for the next step, we're just going to go ahead and save this document. So we're going to go up here and we're going to see where it says File. We're going to click File and we're going to click Save As. And then we're going to go in here. I am going to change the location. So it's now going to be in here. And then I'm going to name this CHE Word. And you can save it as a Word document or a PDF. So if you need to send someone your resume, it's best to send it in a PDF format over email. Just so you guys are aware of that. And we're going to go ahead and hit save. And now it's saved, and you can see that it's saved because the name up here changed from document 1 to CHE Word. You're going to do the same thing to print. So you're going to go up here and click File. You're going to hit Print. Then you're going to select your printer from up here, if you want black or white, all those things, and you'll just hit Print. I'm not going to print it because I don't want to waste the paper. You get the idea. You can also go up here to File and click Open. And then it lets you open up all of the other Word documents you have on your computer. You can also go up here and click a new document, and that would just give you a blank Word document. Or if you want a certain type of document, you can click New from Template, and it gives you all of these options. So if you are wanting a resume, you can go up here in the search bar and type resume, and it gives you all of these templates for how to set up your resume. So it makes your life a lot easier. You don't have to do all the formatting, and you just insert your name and information into all of these things. And with that, that concludes the Word portion of the Office videos, and we are going to discuss PowerPoint in video 2.